But as we wait for the last couple of folks to hop in, we can start doing some updates and things. Because I do see the stream has gone live. Awesome. So, welcome to Trading Curses for Tyranny, where we are playing through Tyranny of Dragons with the orphans of the Warren of Unwanted Burdens. The orphans have done some stuff which we'll hear about from Chloe's viewpoint, but before we get there, I'm going to ask around if anybody has anything they would like to announce or say. I'll go first real quick. Thanks all for the followers and the subscribes on YouTube and such. You guys may have noticed the new silver store where neat things can be purchased to help out the players and characters, or you can also buy stuff to help out the DM and his monsters and minions. Very good idea. But some things can be bought there. Due to the speed at which we go through this one, because it's only a 2-hour session, things that you purchase to benefit them will be available at the start of the next session. We may be changing those rules depending on how they play out. But anything you purchase now will be available next session. Another thing that's available for purchase is NPCs in the town of Greenest. I think the 2 that were available immediately have already been purchased, so we may be resetting that to let folks buy more in the future. But then I'm going to push it over and say to Lays, did you have anything you would like to announce?
Not tonight, no.
Not tonight, no. Okay, so let's move it over and ask if Dawn has anything that they would like to say.
Not this evening.
Got it. Over to Joey.
There's a scary blue guy, and he's yelling out for my name. And last time I went into a square with him, he basically almost cut me in half. So, like, somebody wants to throw out some help, that'd be great. Thanks.
You know, I'm not sure he bothered to learn your name, but he is definitely calling for you.
Scary blue guy.
Scary blue guy. Chloe, anything for you?
No, just more of the same. Please help. Even if it doesn't, make it into this game, we always pretty much need some assistance. So
I will say we haven't kicked off the session yet, so I think it's fair if any purchases are made, they will show up if they take place before we officially kick off. So if you wish to stall for some time so people can buy things, Chloe, go ahead and give us an expansive run-up.
Ooh, Joey just got himself a reroll.
Ooh, you guys are quick. It's a generous crowd this evening.
Hey,
I'm sure
some Lazy Turns is a fantastic person and is willing to help us out. We love you.
I got to be careful. You're helping the wrong team there. But let's see what we got.
He's wrong. He's fundamentally wrong.
Nope.
Don't help the DM.
Never help the DM.
Always help the DM. I almost forgot some big news. So one of the things, we have a Sunday session as well. And the Sunday session will be kicking off a new adventure, Princes of the Apocalypse. And one of the things I thought would be entertaining is if the 2 groups competed for control, influence, resources in Greenest. So you may hear me referencing the Orphans, which is this group, and then the Entitled, which will be the Sunday group. We'll figure out how that works as time goes on, but that should hopefully be fun. So now with that done, Chloe, go ahead and spin it up. And hi, Claire.
Yes, hello, people. One last plea for, purchase things if you want to. The, link is streamelements.com/CaptainReboot/store if you want to buy stuff to help us out and not to help Casey. Okay.
Casey.
No one's Team Casey. It's not cool. Team Tyranny. It's much better ring to it. Anyway, on that note, so the orphans have had a hard go of it. They returned to Greenest after a year away to pay their dues, and what do you know? They're under attack. So some clever fighting, some clever rerouting of wagons and such led to Joey getting his butt kicked by a half-dragon type thing. Not quite sure. But he gave him a good go for it, and everybody was all behind him. And we, let's say we scared the cultists away. Let's go with that. They took off with lots of stuff and some people, which we didn't like. The governor sort of purchased us to go after them. The first time didn't go so well. We rescued one person, which is great, but Leos and the monk, the one that we rescued, told us that there were others being held captive. He is waiting for his monk friends to come and, team up and go back, but we don't have time for that. We have to go rescue the people. And so we bravely headed back in that direction with some new coin, courtesy of the governor, and headed back that way and discovered a camp that was, I don't know, it looked kind of abandoned. And, Joey and I took time going from tent to tent, and everybody was creeping and looking out for people. We got some help from Flying Edgar, and we scouted out what looked to be a good smelling tent. So we went up and we introduced ourselves to Meetzer, and he lied. He said that there was nobody here, but we smelled something was going on. Something was a-cooking in the cave. So we sniffed out the cave, went in there, and got some nasty slimy shit dropped on our heads. That wasn't very cool. I don't know. It was real disgusting. It was leaving a trail of slime. It flopped on the ground, and it, tried to suckle our heads a little bit. So we didn't really like that. And after we gingerly stepped around those things, we came across two little creeps in weird hats. And we made quick work of them and their weird Reiki trap thing. We saw that coming a mile away. And then we put on their hats, because, that's what you do. I mean, they're not going to use them anymore. So we put on the hats, and, Valandra, was pretty super grossed out by those nasty slimy things, and rightfully so. So, she's taken in a little extra minute to affix her hat and kind of get herself all situated there. As the rest of us proceed to what looks like, I don't know, their sleeping quarters. I don't know. It was a weird fake wall, but we sniffed it out because we're all sorts of stealthy. We sniffed out the weird fake wall. We saw a bunch of them, and we're like, screw you guys. And Talise is like, shatter. And that destroyed them. And they scattered. And they took off running. I saw a purple cloak. I kind of want the purple cloak, but more importantly, I think we should stop them. But the purple was attractive. I'm just gonna say, they ran down the hall. We kind of saw them go through what might be a stairway or something under a rug. Or either way, these are the guys we came to get, and we're gonna get them. It doesn't matter if Cyanwrath is talking some shit from down the hall. He ain't gonna get Joey again this time.
And speaking of Cyanwrath talking shit, that is what the orphans have just heard. He survived. I don't know whether to be pleased or disappointed. Come, half-orc. Come, teach my sword your name, so I will not forget you. Our followers can deal with one another while we battle, and you can die knowing you spared them death at my hands. As that's still echoing away, you hear a little... And you all look back, and you see Valandra standing there. Her helmet's a little skewed, a little squidgy thing on the floor, one of those piercers from earlier. She waves you off. She's like, I'm fine. And it doesn't look like she realizes that she's leaning over, and then she falls down on the floor. She lays there for a second. She goes, I'm fine. And then she takes her mace and starts lining up at one of the several piercers. You only see one, but she sees a few, to start taking them out. She might be a little shaky for this battle, but she doesn't look injured. And from there, we're going to pick back up. And I'm going to ask you guys what you're doing as I bring the turn order back up and we reset it for the new session. So everybody, please go ahead and add yourselves to the turn order. You're going to see some names on there that maybe you're not thrilled about.
So we're not getting Valandra tonight, correct?
It seems as though Valandra will be out of it for the evening.
So can we take what I know she had healing potions on her? Can we have those?
Absolutely.
Do
She's
we
just
know what she had?
she's just a little dopey. Hang on a moment, and I will take a glance for you. Wait, what? No character was found. Role selected. What are you doing?
The laptop does not like the lighting. It rolled this dice, and it was like I could see every corner of the triangles on
No
each
problem.
side.
Hang on 1 second. Lighting's about to flip back to normal here. Apologies, folks. We were trying something a little fancy, and now we're gonna undo that.
The
Bam.
orphans, they ain't very fancy.
They're not fancy folk.
Ah, that's everything for everyone.
Really?
I mean, that's fine.
Yep.
Oh,
I see a
look
whole
at all
bunch
the
of stuff.
things. Oh,
Wow, look at all the cool stuff. So much stuff.
Crabs in the
No.
milk.
You guys can't see everything.
Yeah.
guys can-
Yes. Yes,
can
we
you
can.
only- Right there? No?
Yep. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I
how
see
about
that.
there?
Oh, who's
No,
Zeke?
I don't see that.
And Keys?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay. These are the guys you're allowed to see. Zeke and Keys
And
you-
Frulam. Frulam
Fun.
is very visible over
She's
there
very
in her
visible.
corner.
hanging out in the corner. But you guys know your characters can't see that.
Yes.
So I have faith in my players. Let's go ahead and do a little sorting of this turn order. Descend. And I think Talaise had mentioned that she was charging on.
Yeah,
and
I was
Talaise
chasing
does get to go first. So Talaise, what are you doing?
well, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going inside.
All right.
See you.
So
Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll go about there.
all right, go ahead and rush yourself forward. And you enter what appears to be the Wearer in Purple's chambers. There are torches on the wall. In that small nook to the north, there's a bed. In amongst that, there's also a chest, some basic effects. It looks like several things have just been scooped up and run with, because you can see where a few have been knocked to the floor. Over on the eastern side, there's a hole in the floor. A large rug has been tossed to the side. You can see that the top rungs of a ladder are on that hole, and that seems to be where they descended to. 2 to 3 guards, along with the Wearer in Purple, had made their way down there, and that is where the echoing voice of the Cyanwrath had come up from.
All right. Can I take a quick look around?
Absolutely.
Investigate anything possibly useful?
Let's see. Is there anything possibly useful? What sort of things are you looking for? Narrow down in some way. Like, are you looking for a knife? Are you looking for there's 2 torches. I mean, there's a bed. Are you tired? I mean, what do you want?
You said there's a chest.
There's a chest that is closed.
I want to open it.
Okay. That seems like a wonderful thing to do.
Okay.
Let's see. If we open that chest, does anything horrible happen to you? So do you have enough movement to go ahead and scoot yourself up to that northern area right about there?
If I dash.
Okay. Then you would need to dash to get to the chest.
And would that mean I couldn't open the chest?
So you can still open it. Simple object interaction to open the chest, as long as it is unlocked.
Okay.
And you dash over. You see, as you get there, you see 2 trunks that are available to you. They're mostly filled with clothing and some other odds and ends. It looks like they're being packed to travel. There's enough in there that you think you could maybe disguise yourself as the Wearer in Purple, but you doubt that would fool her, since she's just down the way.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, not a lot immediately useful obvious to you.
That's fair.
All right. So that's going to be Talaise, and then that's going to bring up, "Oi, is he coming down?" And then Chloe.
All right, I am going to use the right computer and dash to get in front and say, "Oh, no, I gotta go down first. Oh, wait, where are you, Talaise? Oh, what's over there?" And just kind of stand, not, obviously I don't want to fall down the hole, but right in front
Sure.
of there.
So you can see that from the top of the hole, looking down from where you're standing, it's a good maybe 25 to 30 feet descent, but it's also angled so that if you were to jump down, you could kind of scoot on your butt down and bounce along the rails, but that probably really uncomfortable and bruising. Down at the bottom, you can see torchlight is illuminating the floor, so something is standing down there fairly close to the bottom. Anything else you're doing?
Just shout down towards the bottom, like, yeah, we're on our way, you little blue bastard.
Boy, I thought you said it was a guy. Joey.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that is the extent of what I also can do.
Okay.
I am going to dash to get to the hole. And yeah. I don't think I'm shutting anything down yet.
All right. Dusk. Thanks for joining us, by the way. I see you back there. Dusk.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was in a phone call.
Oh, no problem.
But yeah. Dusk is also going to follow the group because she does not want to be the first one down there because that is a very narrow area. And she doesn't want to get trapped behind the entire group. So she's just going to chill right there.
What was it then? Was it a girl or a guy? You didn't get beat up by a girl, did you? I hear a little snickering and laughing.
Oh my god.
Quiet, you fools. They'll be down here soon.
Oh my god.
Come along. Are you coming or not? Dawn.
Dawn isn't running, but he's gonna just sort of mosey his way to about here, just to keep an eye on what's going on. He knows better. He's just gonna mosey his way there.
You guys hear a little foot shuffling from down below. And Valandra takes a big thwang off the floor. She's probably going to be busy dealing with that piercer for a while. You guys did get an opportunity to have her hand off a few things to you, which I totally forgot to look up, even though I said I was going to. And let's see if it's listed in an easy way. Herbalism kit, bag of herbs.
We must definitely talk next time what we do with missing players, because we just went from a 7 to a 5, and that I feel gypped. I mean, whether or not we looted Valandra while she was dazed and confused.
We've still lost one of our heaviest hitters and our biggest healer.
For
Hey,
sure.
it's one of the dangers when you walk around and don't keep an eye on the ceiling. That piercer will take out a party member. I do not happen to see a healing potion listed. I know
they made them last week. I know they did.
I don't.
Yeah, I do remember them making it.
All right, so we're gonna say a healing potion is available to you. So go ahead and take a healing potion.
Joey, take a
and
healing
we'll
potion.
Sort that one out later.
Go ahead, Joey, and take a healing potion, because that's going to be for you.
And if you guys do retreat back to Valandra's area, we will say her healing is available to you. She's a little unsteady on her feet at the moment. But, Talaise, with that information now in mind, what are you up to?
All right, I'm going to move a little closer. I'm going to go right about here. How far is the drop down?
It's about 25 to 30 feet. You would want to definitely climb down, not drop.
Okay. All right.
Don't
so
you
I kind
dare.
of.
I'm going down first. Damn it, Talise, you're too fragile.
Not that fragile. I could clear this. I could clear some space. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
Oh. Ladies first. Come on. Why don't you two decide?
I'm a lot harder to hit than you. I've got thicker skin, both, figuratively and literally.
Well, I'm not saying that I want to go down there and face them all on my own. What I'm saying is, I can clear a little space for the rest of us.
How far down is it again?
About 30 feet, 25 to 30 feet.
All right. I mean, it's up to you, but I'm more worried for you because they're all gonna be waiting for us.
I know. That's why I want to do what I'm thinking of doing.
She just puts her hand on her shoulder and okay, you know best.
Come right down after me. And so I'm going to start climbing down.
Okay.
A safe drop is about 10 feet, right?
Safe drop's about 10 feet.
Okay. I can get about to that point and then I can just let go, right? Would I still have an
Sure.
action after that when I land?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
And the moment my feet touch the ground, I am casting Thunderwave.
Okay. You. Let's go ahead and pick you up and drop you off here. You start making your way down. You get to about the bottom. You push off from the wall because this is a little slanted. You drop even before your feet hit the ground, coming up at you because you're not a green half-orcan man. You just don't fit the bill for what Cyanwrath was waiting for, and he expresses his anger electrically straight up the hole.
Can you do that? That doesn't seem very fair. It's not his turn.
That's called a reaction. It's a held action.
Ugh.
Held action. If Joey was not the first one down, roar his displeasure.
Dexterity
Please
save.
give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, or take 37 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't have to.
Wait. No. That was a way big typo. Excuse me. That was not right.
4D19.
4D19. I was just waiting. That's somebody
I don't
bought me
think
that
that's-
was silver. That was what that was. 25 points of damage, more legitimately rolled. Excuse me.
Okay. Here we go, guys.
Let's see that dex.
I was so
Ooh.
close.
All right, so I'm going to ask, do you have any special buys available to you from the silver store? I don't remember hearing one, but do you?
Not me. No, not for me.
No, we only have stuff that's available next session, and Ansan has not designated who the D20 reroll would be for next session.
He
anyway.
did. It was for Joey. It was for
Oh.
Joey.
So 25 points of lightning damage dealt.
I'm still up.
Still up.
I'm
And
still up.
then your feet hit the ground, and what happens? So right in front of you, you see the Cyanwrath himself, an enormous blue scale-looking sword in one hand, lightning still crackling off his teeth and lips. Behind him, a pair of enormous thug-looking fellows, each holding a giant axe. Behind them, two guards with spears ready to throw. Behind them, a set of cultists holding torches. And that's about all you can see.
Yeah, I appreciate the horrible explanation you just gave to me. Hang on one second. I had to look at something real fast, guys. Real fast. If Roll20 will be nice enough to load the damn thing for me. Oh my god, why isn't that loading?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
this
feel like
I'm
at this point, Dusk
And
is
I'm
just-
having a problem because like things are like lagging. Like Roll20 just like freaked out on me.
We are cursed.
I feel like Dusk is just like peeking out over into the hole, like.
And
Oh,
everybody's
God.
standing at the top of the hole, by the way.
Okay.
That lightning ended like just shy of you. So that
Oh my God.
lightning crackled to an end in your faces.
Because I'm imagining that Dusk maybe like move back an inch or two, and she's clearly very wide-eyed and a bit frazzled.
Bonus actions, do they have to be taken after the regular actions?
No, you can take a bonus action at any point.
All right. I'm bonus actioning to inspire myself.
Okay, can you do that? I
Yeah,
thought
I can.
Inspire was other characters. But if you can, go for it.
Oh, goodness.
Do-do-do-do. Any creature within 60 feet of me that can hear me.
Okay, fair enough.
Doesn't mean it says it doesn't have to be somebody else. I can inspire myself.
100%, go for it then.
All right. Inspiration, go. because I need it. Here we go.
Ooh, self thunder wave. What is the range on a thunder wave?
Oh, it's thunder wave. Excuse me. Did I give
Is it
a
10
thing
or
on
15?
thunder wave?
If not, I can look it up real quick here.
Yeah, hang on.
15-foot cube originating from you. So only 5 foot on that one.
That would be 15 feet, not 5.
It's a 15-foot cube. So 5 feet in each direction. 15-foot cube.
Hold on, am I misunderstanding a cube? 15 foot would mean the cube measures 15 at each edge.
Yeah.
Correct. So 15, 15, 15. So it's only 5 feet away from you. Because it's...
No, that's not what that means.
No.
That's
It means
15 feet in
No.
all directions.
15 feet in all directions.
We'll go with it that way, but I think that's not correct, but we'll go with it that way for now. So 15 feet.
Yes.
And we'll figure it out later. So that's going to come... Ooh, that's going to get everybody except the lucky boy. So that is DC 14 Constitution saving throws. The Cyanwrath, he's fine.
Damn him. He's not fine. He takes half damage.
Well, he's going to take half damage, but yeah. Let's going to find out about Zeke and Keys. Keys first, Zeke second. Oh, Zeke. Find about some cultists and a guard. Cultist on the top. He's fine. Guards, top to bottom. Oh, not so good. Oh! What happened to you guys?
I think you've gotten rid of enough of your critical rolls for the evening.
What happened there?
Get them all out of the way.
And everybody who fails has to move 10 feet backwards.
Everybody who fails has to move 10 feet backwards. So let's go ahead and pick you up. Drop you off. Kerbang. You are a pass. 9 is 4. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I was clicking the stupid... All right. Cultists are about to join the initiative. I was trying to roll the torches. We'll figure them out later. You have a minus. That was a 9, so that's a 4. Zeke and Keys. Minus 4. You guys do a lot of damage. Minus 9. Poor Zeke. Just getting pushed around. Nowhere to go. Today's a lot of people look very unhappy with you right now.
I figured.
All right. Any additional action, etc. for you?
I can't. That's it. I've done all that I can do.
All right. That's going to bring up Zeke. Zeke steps forward, shaking off the thunderous wave. Looks over at you. He's like, oh, and he's just banging his axe on the ground. Just can't get past the enormous size of Cyanwrath to do anything. Chloe, what you doing?
Get down here.
That was always the plan. All right, so if I was to jump down, would I land and like share the space with Talise, or how would
I
that?
can
land
like she can
basically
move a
on
little bit
Talise.
this direction, like
The-
a little bit up.
Okay,
There's
so
the space to the north you can occupy.
so I'd still be in melee range with Cyan. Yeah,
You would be, yes, so you can take the space to the north.
that's what
Up
I'm gonna
Talise.
do. I'm gonna hear all sorts of shit, lightning breath, and then thunder going on, and like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? And jump down and pop up and be like, oh, you fucking asshole, this is for Joey. And I'm gonna use inspiration in my Warhammer hit.
Okay. With advantage then. Oh.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's amazing my rolls are so terrible.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're okay. Well, all right then.
The Cyanwrath just
No.
doesn't even bother. He lets you hit it. He's like,
Oh.
All right, well, I'm just trying to, piss him off or spit in his face or something. Try and get his attention away from Talise. You fucking jerk, and I'm spitting all over him while I'm saying it. And
All right.
yeah, I guess that's all I got.
That's it, Joey. It's kind of bottlenecked. You could kind of get down to the lowest rungs of the set, but then there's nowhere to go from there. And remind me which icon you have on you.
That is, I am currently holding a hex.
Ah, that's hex. Okay.
I didn't have any better one.
Nope, it's totally good.
Okay. So, and when I look down the hole, I can see Talise mostly.
You can see, yeah.
And
I
then
mean, a lot of people appreciate that view of Talise, but you know, you grew up with her, so I'm not sure if you really.
But no Cyanwrath in the background.
No Cyanwrath
Without
in
head
the background.
down. All right. So I guess I'll go.
Does look a little bit worse for wear. Obviously, she just took like lightning to the face.
Her hair is like bang static.
Oh.
Man, I don't really have a way to move you, and he's gonna get a turn. Ew. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go 10 feet down the rung.
Okay.
And what can I see?
Give me a perception at 15. If you do a perception at 15 from there and pass, you're fine. You manage to kind of hang your head down low and get a side look at him.
All right, well, then let's go ahead and put a hex for strength on him.
Okay.
And shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
He's a big fan of your hex for strength, by the way.
Yeah, he is. That's a stealth roll. Let's not do that. Let's do an Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, but that's not going to hit.
A half-work curse, apparently, and then I will climb back up to make the rungs clear so that other people can move.
Oh, yeah, out of everything that's happened so far, you showing up and then running away, Cyanwrath is not pleased. But Dusk, you can make it all better
I can't
for him,
fit,
sure.
dude. Give me a minute.
Why did you send down the women?
Excuse me, it's called ladies first. And with that, Dusk is going to make her way down.
All right.
She's not gonna fit.
I can make myself fit.
You can get behind Talise, but there's just no room past them.
Oh, well, that means I gotta try and make some room.
Unless you want to like take attacks of opportunity, that's pretty much the only way to get past them.
No, there's no. They have you. That is blocked. There's only one spot where Cyanwrath is standing, and he is in it.
Oh goodness! So I can't even get down there to, like.
If you have anything with reach or anything with range.
All I've got are darts, but I doubt they would make much of a difference. I mean, I might as well try it. I can get low enough on the rungs to.
Sure.
Throw
Absolutely.
A dart.
You kind of climb, hang down, and get ready to
Somebody's
throw a
backing
dart.
up.
Oh my god, this is just not what I wanted to do today. Okay.
15 is not gonna do it. The
Yep,
dart
that's it.
clangs off Cyanwrath's armor.
Yep, there's not much I can do. I'm gonna dart the hell back up because. Or do any of y'all want to trade spaces? That might be easier.
I mean, if you want to grab Talise and pull her up or something, I wouldn't. If you can do that, I don't know.
I'm gonna say that if you allowed her to do it, you would invoke attack of opportunity because you are allowing the movement intentionally.
On a reaction with Cyanwrath.
That's true.
Uh-huh. Somebody might have remembered that.
So, do you want to grab her? Because she'll go.
Well, I think it would be a good idea to get Talise out of melee range. So
Okay.
let's do that.
So it is about 30 feet down the ladder. I know you've got ridiculous amounts of movement, but do you have enough to get down there and drag her all the way back up? You'd be moving at half speed once you picked her up.
Oh no, I thought I was just picking her up to like let her get back up, and then I would drop down.
Oh, you could do that. So you could drag her back one and drop in? Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking.
So Talise, go ahead and back up one.
So I'm like on the ladder.
You're on the ladder. Actually, you're only just one step up, so take one step down. And Dusk jumps in, but Dusk only thought of this after throwing her dart, so I don't know that she has much actions left.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can use a bonus action if I use a dart. So, whoops.
Well, dart isn't. The dart is a attack. What's your bonus action say?
Bonus action for Dusk says that, as long as I use any monk weapons, I can, or an unarmed attack, I can do another one. And I don't think a dart counts.
You know what? We'll give it to you this time.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, time to attempt punching him, at least knocking him back to make more room.
Okay, go for it.
Is anybody else having a really hard time hearing her, or is it just me?
She sounds really far away.
Sorry, I have no idea why.
Okay. I didn't know if it was me or not.
I will bump her user volume up a little. Boop. That's not going to help you, but it helps me. But no, that is just going to bounce off his armor again. The orphan's not stacking up well at the moment.
Oh, cornered.
We're just saving it up. Saving it up, guys.
That brings up Keys, who now starts hammering his axe in time with Zeke. The two of them punching each other left and right as they wait for you guys to move up. Hansen, pushed way back, rushes forward. Once there, he throws his spear through the ranks towards Dusk. Dusk, you will have a +5 to your armor class, so this is on a Whim and a Prayer. 12 new. That's going to bring up a very bad lady.
So let's see. That's a 12 plus the 5, is that or something?
No, yeah, it's other way around.
Other way around.
You have a +5 to your armor class, so that is a huge miss.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no,
yeah,
nothing's going to touch me for a while.
Nowhere near you. And that's going to bring up Frulam, who steps up out of the darkness for just a moment. And Dusk, if you would be so kind as to make a dexterity saving throw as she calls down dark sacred flames upon you.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
DC
Dexterity.
14 dex save.
Oop.
You handled that very well. However, now comes the turn of the Cyanwrath. He swings his great sword around. Two hands as he swings for Chloe, got in the way of his challenge. The first attack. A 25, Chloe.
Yes, a 25 hits.
Oh my god.
How is this even remotely fair?
And then around and down again.
Negative.
16. 11 points of slashing damage struck. And you notice that he's not wielding the same weapon that he dealt with Joey. It looks almost as though the weapon he has is comprised of blue dragon parts. Scales,
Ew.
wings, claws.
That's disgusting.
That is unpleasant to think that.
And it just tore into you, Chloe. He laughs. And then turns his back and walks away from you.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Freaking finally!
Would anybody like to do anything about that?
I mean, if you
Yeah, I
want
wanna attack him.
Both of
That's
you do it. Take your attacks of opportunity.
All of the attacks of opportunity?
What the hell?
It's
That's not
amazing.
so awesome.
It's amazing. I am cursed.
Let's try. Let's see.
You
Boom.
can't even switch dice.
Dang it! What the hell?
Yeah, he just villain walked away from you, and
Wow.
you guys were just like pawing at his back. It
Oh
my
was
God. feels like a little bit like the beginning of Infinity Wars.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, chat people. If I never needed advantage before, maybe for next session, anytime, that'd be great. Oh my
We're all
god.
just having terrible rolls.
Because
besides
the advantage is
David.
gonna help you so much.
Hey, it gives me another chance to roll a single digit.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry. He walks all the way away from you guys. Let's see here. That's set. He gets back to there.
Also, shut up, Dawn. Get in here. Where are you?
And Dawn.
Right, what the fuck, dude?
What you doing up there, Dawn? Having a good time?
Just watching like lights and shit bursting out of the hole, just like, are they still alive? And he's going to feline agility his way. Like, could he get far enough down that he could see past them, or is it just like small enough that?
Talaze is sort of occupying the only space where you could peek down at, so you'd really have to go past Talaze and Dusk to see.
He doesn't want to do that.
I don't know why.
So I can't really see anything. Should be like, well, you have to move.
It's not my turn.
So, Dawn, is there any action other than move?
No, he's kind of useless like that, but like he could use the rest of his feline agility to get back out. So Joey can go down first.
All right.
Be a bigger bigger shield.
So that's going to bring up Evelyn. Evelyn gets a running start forward, launches his spear at Dusk. Dusk, you only have a +2 to your armor class because the really big guy is out of the way now.
Okay.
How about 15, which is really a 13, which is not going to hit. Duran and Katrina spread out to make sure that the light is available. And then to Lays, it is to you.
Okay. All right. And I'm on a ladder.
You are on a ladder in a little hole.
On a ladder in a little hole.
So basically, you can see about there, maybe to there if you're really lucky.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna healing word myself.
Okay.
So I get 5 back. That's nice. That's better. Still not great, but better than 1. I had 1. Now I'm better. Okay, I've done that. And then I am going to spend an inspiration to invoke my mantle of inspiration.
Okay.
So Joey and Dawn, are you guys like right at the top of the ladder? Like,
Yep.
I can see you if I look up?
I am definitely at the top
Yeah.
of my ladder with my 7 temporary hit points.
Okay, and I can definitely see Chloe and Dusk. So, I get to pick 4 people. So it's going to be the 4 of you guys. You all now get 2d6 temporary bonus hit points.
All right. So please roll 2d6 and let them know how many they get.
You can't.
Ooh.
Wait, she can't select herself. I'm just wondering, because Joey's already got 10 hit points. I don't know if you can select yourself.
I can select myself. Do you not want them, Joey?
I have them.
Okay, then I will select myself.
Sorry, role-playing wise, this would be, you would see this all the time. He's always casting like these little short invocations, and he always looks like a little bit more energized afterwards, like he's got a little buffer.
So everybody gets 6 more hit points.
Yay.
All right. Where does temporary hit points go? In the red circle?
Where it says
Red circle's
temporary
fine.
hit points on your sheet.
Oh, cool.
Anywhere you want to keep track of them.
Ooh, yes. Cool.
And anything else for you?
that, and then I'm going to climb out of this hole.
Okay.
And I'll put myself right there. The way is clear.
Fair enough. Zeke looks between you all. He's like, "Oh, he didn't come up. I had my axe." And with that, he steps forward and tries to show Chloe his axe. Chloe, he's attacking recklessly. So he does have advantage. How about a 20?
Oh, your axe, it's so cute and tiny. No.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
can I give her a vicious mockery attack for that?
Zeke's like, "Aw." And he takes a step back. Chloe.
Oh, where are you going? Come back here. We're gonna play now.
He might have been setting you up for Keys, who recklessly swings his great axe at you as a held action. Oh, Keys!
You two are so cute. Oh my god. Did you guys plan your names with both the Z's in them?
Oh my god.
It's just a whiff fest going on down there, I think. No, wait. Reckless attack means they have advantage. Who are you aiming for, Zeke?
Zeke.
Zeke is hit for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. You have the advantage due to his reckless attack. And you put a clobber on him. Anything else you're doing, Chloe?
I'm just staying put, giving my little, 2.5 feet of space to other people.
All right. There is no room to the north of you, though. So they're going to be held behind you, as the others were held behind the Cyanwrath. Joey, though, top of the ladder, what are you doing?
All right, I'm coming. Here's Joey. Where the fuck are you, Cyanwrath?
I got bored.
That's what happens when you put flunkies in the way.
Where were you?
and
You
then-
sent these women down.
You know, I don't make choices for everyone.
Please kill him, Joey.
Yeah, well, I gotta get to him first. Yeah, I'm not gonna redeploy that hex. Let's just go ahead and put an Eldritch Blast on the Zeke here.
Zeke attacking with advantage. 13 is just going to do it.
And then there's no bonus damage. That is just 5.
Just 5. 5 force damage dealt. Looks like it faces him, but not a whole lot. Joey, any other actions for you?
Yeah, no. Nope. And nothing.
Dusk, you're now stuck behind Chloe once more. Well, no, before it was Therese. Now you're behind Chloe.
Okay. So it's narrow enough that I couldn't squeeze past her?
Can't squeeze past her. There's nowhere to go. You can't stand to the north, and all the other spots are occupied by bad guys.
Could I just ask Chloe to switch places with me?
You could drag her backwards, but that would be moving of her own volition. If there were any reactions left, attacks of opportunity might be made.
Okay. Then in that case, I guess all I can do is throw another dart.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can move me. I can stand a hit from this little guy if you want to move me, because you've got way more hits than I do.
Yep,
Wow.
I would want to hit people.
Please hit people with the claws.
Come here, Chloe. Excuse me. And
All
I'm just
right.
gonna
So
move her.
Chloe, go ahead and take a step back. As you do, Zeke will take his reaction and take a swing at you, still with advantage due to his reckless nature. 19, I don't think.
Oh, look out. He's got a cute little tiny axe, but, it's fine.
Wow. So now Dusk with full actions. What are you doing?
Well, first I'm gonna punch him. So.
Ooh, that's a punch. Yeah, Zeke gets punched.
And
Let's see some damage on that punch. 9 points of damage. Zeke is not loving it, but he's still standing.
And I can hit him again because I got
think you
punching
can.
bonus actions. So let's see if the other one hits. No.
22. You still have advantage, so yes, that's a hit.
That's right. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Boom.
8 more points of damage. Zeke's like, ow. This one can hit.
Oh, thank you.
And Dusk, any additional movement?
Nothing. I'm just gonna stay. I can't really move.
All right. As the orphans start making their way in, and Keys tries to push back again, attacking recklessly. He swings a great axe now at Dusk with advantage. 23 Dusk?
Disadvantage protection.
Disadvantage
Touch
protection.
Dusk on her shoulder. No.
Oh, disadvantage, advantage cancel out. So that's only an 8. It's a
No,
swing
that
and
does
miss.
not hit. Nope.
Nice protection.
My pretty kitty.
Keys
Aw.
looks very disappointed. That's going to bring up Hanson, who throws for the kitty. Hanson, spear. An 11 not going to do. That's going to bring up a very mean lady. And she is going to try and make her dance one more time. Sacred Flame on Dusk, DC 14 saving throw, please.
Okay. Let me just. There we go.
Well passed. And then Zeke is going to get a healing word. Zeke looks a little better.
Ooh.
Huh. If the male half-orc wishes to come through, let him. Dawn.
He can't move, but what I want to know if this will work.
Sure.
He wants to try to intimidate them from where he is by casting thaumaturgy and making the ground shake, since he at least has seen that area. How would I just do that and roll an intimidation, like just to try to get them off balance a bit?
You can certainly try. That's going to need to be a heck of a roll. You're trying to convince them that it's perhaps a cave-in starting?
Yeah, something like that, just to be a distraction for the people that are fighting.
Okay, go for it.
So he's going to cast the thaumaturgies.
And give me an intimidation. You want to roll super high.
He did not.
Between all the bashing and smashing, things already blowing off walls, they just don't seem to notice the rumble of the earth. Anything else for you, Dawn?
Nope.
All right. Evelyn throwing another spear at the kitty. Just a waste of spears is what this is.
You're gonna
How
run
many
out of
spears
spears
does he have?
eventually.
They carry 6 each. They're throwing not huge spears, but that blows through several of them. Talaze, though, it comes to you. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can't do anything.
Right.
Because I can't get down there, so there's nothing I can do. And I can't use my Vicious Mockery because I have to see people to use it.
Echoes do not work effectively for mocking, but Zeke tries to make effective work of a great axe against a kitty with advantage, attacking recklessly. 20?
No.
20?
Do I still got the protection or no?
He has advantage, so even with the protection, it's
No.
at even. But that would be a 20 for you.
No protection. It was just the
Oh,
one-time
okay.
reaction.
Then yes, that does hit. That does hit.
Ooh, okay, so that is 12 points of slashing damage as Zeke finally works out how to use this axe.
Okay.
He looks very pleased with himself. Chloe, what you up to?
Am I able to do, like, was that a one-time only thing, the movement with Dusk thing, or are we free to switch back and forth at the
You're
request
free
of
to
each
switch
other?
back and forth at the request of each other, but it is movement. So that would be probably at least one attack of opportunity.
Well, it would be Keys took his attack of opportunity, yes or no?
Zeke took his.
Zeke hit. Okay. Well, I don't know.
Sorry, Keys did. Zeke is reset.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, the only other thing I can do is try and, like, if and when Dusk moves, ready in action to hit Zeke. So if you don't want to move and switch again, Dusk, and take the attack, I understand, but I am stuck.
That's fine. I can try and push him forward next time and see if that works.
Okie doke. Joey, how about you?
Yeah, I guess I'll just ready in action. If I can move forward and strike, I will. And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Move, fools. Move.
They do part ways for you, letting you step through. Cyanwrath, as you get, take one step back. As you get close, you realize Cyanwrath's standing there like a batter. I mean, the moment you come in range, he's going to hit you, or try to. If you wish to continue forward, please feel free to do so, but he is telegraphing his intent a mile away.
All right. All right. Now listen, we played by your rules the first time, okay? We're going to play on even rules the second time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put the Hex Curse on him too, and then we're just going to blast him. Poorly. Really poorly. Like, embarrassingly poorly.
You can hear like,
Yeah, I don't have a witty retort for that. That was awful.
And then Dusk. Keys and Zeke eagerly watching to see what you do.
Okay, let's see. Now, I want to try and punch Zeke backwards.
Okay. Do you have the special effect for Monk to shove backwards as part of your punch?
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Let me see.
Okay. You may at this point. I think it's way of the open hand though, and I don't know that you have that yet.
I do not see anything like that. I did not know that was a thing. Nope.
Okay.
Nope, no, I don't see it anywhere.
No problem. So then we will go ahead and wing it for now. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. Let's see if you got a hit. And you
Okay.
will have advantage. That's a hit.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, no, hang on before you roll.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, you need to do more than 10 points of damage to push him far enough back, because you basically have to shove him through people. That's 9 points of damage, which is a lot of damage, but it does not stagger him enough to move him out of the way.
Okay.
Dusk, I think you still have some other attacks, though.
Oh, I do.
And that was against Keys, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, no,
Go
wait,
ahead and
Zeke.
Zeke, sorry.
Yeah, since he's right in front of me.
Keys, have some hit points back, buddy. Zeke, we'll do it to you. And then go ahead and give me that second attack roll if you'd like.
Okay.
Also a hit. And please roll me damage. 6 again.
Dang.
Hurting him bad. He's actually looking a little rocky at this point, but not shoving him out of the way far enough.
Okay.
I don't think anyone understood you there.
I think that was
Let
a
me
subtle.
at him. Let me at him.
Oh, all right. Then in that case, I want to take a step back, even if it means taking an attack.
Okay, there is an attack of opportunity coming with advantage. Here it comes.
Protection.
Ooh, I think a 23 might still do it.
Did I not come through?
No, you said protection, but protection just
Oh,
reduces
yeah.
it to normal.
Yep.
He has advantage. That's 14 points of slashing damage on top of the 11 from earlier. Make sure you took advantage of your temporary hit points.
I did.
Okay.
So it just brings it down to normal, and that brings with 14. Oh shit. Okay.
14 more after that, so it's a
Okay,
good
let's
chunk
switch
hit.
places.
All right, and the switch happens. Or at least Dust can move out of the way. You can move to the north if you like.
Yeah, I'm just moving temporarily.
And Chloe, you'll actually be back a step. Oh no, you said rush forward with an advantage. Yeah, absolutely. With advantage, a 19 will hit 11 points of bludgeoning damage against Zeke.
Yes.
Poor Zeke.
Bastard.
Is he dead
But-
yet? Oh my god!
Oh, come on.
Still standing. From the wearer in purple, an excellent tactician, giving him just enough hit points.
Ooh, a resilient little thing.
And that's going to bring up Keys. Keys has a new target. Keys tries to bring the axe down on Chloe with advantage, attacking recklessly. He knows no other way. 19, I don't think, though. Hansen's going to try. Nope. Mundath. Mundath's going to heal Zeke again. So this time, Chloe is going to dance for Fromlan's delight. A sacred flame at Chloe. DC 14. Wow. DC 14, you really want to make it. Dex save, Chloe. – 15 points of radiant damage struck, and then a healing word to bolster Zeke's hit points.
Fucking kidding me.
6 points of damage returned to Zeke. And then the Cyanwrath steps forward, drawing up right next to Joey. He swings back his enormous weapon. First attack. 19, Joey?
It would, but I'm gonna cast Shield instead.
And then as the shield rises, he's still going to try again. 16, definitely not. And then Dawn.
Dawn is going to get down in the hole.
Okay.
He is going to cast Magic Missile at Keys and Zeke. 2 bolts each.
2 bolts each. Yikes. Let's do Zeke first.
Yes, let's do Zeke first.
So 2 bolts to Zeke. 6 points of damage. Zeke remains standing. 2 bolts to Keys, please. 9 to Keys.
Maybe we should have done keys first.
Seriously, no.
And then he's gonna zip back up so Telays can do something.
That's definitely why.
Unless can he go
no,
here?
you can
Is
go to that
like
spot.
An actual spot?
Yeah, you
That
can
is
go
an
to that
actual
spot.
Then he
Absolutely.
will squish himself over here.
Yeah, definitely do that. That's a better idea.
Squished over there. Evelyn, 4th spear, starting to run a little low here, will throw for Chloe. They know better than to deal with the Cyanwrath's toy. No.
Just drops it.
Just let that one go. Duran and Katrina move to hold their lights to best advantage for those without dark vision. And that's going to bring up... Oh, you know what? Hang on one second. Who are you? Are you Duran?
What?
Duran, let's find out one thing about Duran. Duran, are you a smart guy? Ooh, Duran's a smart guy. Joey? Duran doesn't attack you, but he definitely waves his torch in your face. You think he might be helping the next person who may attack you. Telaise, what you up to?
Okay, so I can get down to that part where I'm hanging on the ladder and can see over everyone's head, right?
You can hang, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. So from there, that's about as far as I can see here. Yeah, I can see out. I can see probably this person here.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's awfully through a wall. You could probably get to about Hanson there.
Hanson. Okay, that's cool. Then I'm gonna viciously mock Hanson.
Poor Hanson.
I don't think so.
What about
There's... Go ahead.
the small
I'm listening.
axe? I mean, I didn't say it as smart as you would, but
so who are we mocking with what?
Oh, she's smarter than me. Question is it gonna kill him? All right, sure, why not? All right, I will adjust course. I'll go for the guy who's standing in front of Chloe looking real rough.
Guys,
He probably looks
Zeke.
He probably looks real rough.
Zeke. I don't know about Zeke. Zeke could be good. Let's see what we got to do.
And she calls out, "Hey, honey, I heard you have a real small axe. Is that true?"
Wow.
yay!
It is
Zeke?
true. It's super true.
It's super true. I can see it from here.
Wow. It's cold in this cave. But
Knew it
Zeke's
wouldn't
still
kill him.
standing.
I knew it wouldn't kill him.
Please.
And I can't. Don, what's your health at? I'm sorry, Dusk. I can see Dawn's. Dawn is sitting on Dusk's health.
I am at 6 hit points.
All right. I can do that as a bonus action, can't I? Healing word. I think I can. Yep, I can do it as a bonus action. It is a bonus action. Huzzah! All right then. Have some.
Yeah.
Oh, I will take that.
All right. Telaise, anything else for you?
That's all I got.
All right. Zeke looks at his axe, looks at Chloe.
Dare
Hey.
ya. Do it. Do it.
Some girls like a little axe. And then he swings with reckless advantage. 18, I don't think. It's gonna
Nope.
help Zeke out. Chloe, would you like to retort?
You fucking piece of shit. Get out of my way.
That will do. And he falls. Zeke.
At long
dies.
last, go Chloe!
Oh my god. This guy. All right, so I'm gonna step on his dead body. Can I step here, or is that not a spot, really?
That's a spot, yes, but I don't think you can get past Hanson.
Oh yeah, no. I just want to step into that spot
Yes,
and
that's
leave room.
that's a half spot,
Yeah.
so you can get in there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna step over there and give everybody some room to get in here and be like, God, all right, the rest of you better not be that hard to kill. Joey, you okay?
Speaking of Joey,
Well, if Cyanwrath doesn't have his flunkies wave torches in my face, rude. And then I am out of my regular bonus actions. We're gonna do a great axe instead.
okay.
I think Cyanwrath needs to understand that he needs to be cut down to size.
I
We're
don't
gonna go
think you
ahead
have
and burn my
advantage.
re-roll.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
The half-orc curse is real.
he's just. Oh, this will be delightful. Anything else, Joey?
No, that is all of the things.
Dusk. Finally, a little bit of room. What you doing?
With this much room around, I can charge on ahead.
Well, you can't get past the two guys, but you can at least get even up with Evelyn. That's about as far as you
Ooh.
can make it at the moment.
What's the name of the one in
Without
front of
taking-
me? I'm sorry. I think I covered its nameplate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm talking about the wrong
Hanson.
person. Hanson. Excuse me, Hanson. I forgot about how can you forget Hanson?
I think
Good.
I think this will aim for Hanson then. 'cause
Not
he
Hanson.
He seems to be weaker.
He is as strong as an ox bear.
Well,
That got hit by a wave of thunder.
Ooh, that's cold. 19's gonna do. Show me some damage.
and boop.
That's all there was for Hanson. Could have been a super group.
And
You
my
still have
second
some
hit.
attacks, and
Yep,
you took
I
one.
still-
Where you
Oh,
going?
actually, I still have movement. I can.
You still have movement.
I'm gonna move forward and punch Evelyn. Person in front of me.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
Super punch.
Wow. How about some
punch.
damage for Evelyn?
Boop.
Oh, that's all there was for Evelyn.
This
Things-
is also gonna take more movement and move over
Oh,
here.
attack of opportunity.
That
Oh,
is an attack of opportunity
is?
from Keys.
Oh.
Moving away from Keys.
Oh well.
Okay, Keys takes his swing. He does still have advantage for he's a reckless fighter. Yeah, no. Boy, this
They're a
battle
little too
swings
fast
pretty
for him.
quickly. Dusk, anything else for you?
No, not right now. Now's good.
All right. Keys doesn't like that you got away and moves after you, attacking again recklessly at Dusk. Keys swings his great axe. Ooh.
Ooh, boy,
Keys
that
for
is
9 points of slashing damage.
damn. This is not gonna end well. Yep. that's. She's down to 2.
And that brings up the wearer in purple.
Anybody
seeing
else really missing Valandra right now? Really
the
miss
wearer,
Valandra.
the wearer in purple, seeing her minions fall, call to the dread spirits. Serpentine. They enclose and encircle here at a distance of about 15 feet. Anyone who starts their turn within her dark aura is likely to take damage. As she steps right up in Dusk's face.
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
The Cyanwrath.
Are you going to allow this to interrupt us? This really? I was
You
I
won't
was told
live
would
to
be
see
us. Oh, and as they're biting at me, am I not standing in it now?
it. He doesn't seem to care as he brings his great sword down. Actually, you know what? That's a fairly good one. Let's do a persuasion on that one.
Things I should have saved my inspiration for.
Alright, hold on.
We'll take it. The Cyanwrath withholds his sword and instead reaches out to grab you. Please give me a athletics or acrobatics against a 21.
Oh, he's got me. He's got me in that dragon grip.
He drags you out of the range of the spirits, bangs you against the wall. Better.
We will see.
Electricity crackles between his fangs as he smiles at you. Dawn, what you doing?
Dawn is going to step out here and he's going to fire his last magic missiles, all of them at what's-her-face.
Fair deal.
Do I have one for all of them? Well, I'll just shoot the 2 at her.
You got it?
No, those are set up.
7 and 8 is 15.
He's going to hide back in the little corner over here.
15 is a hit. She attempts to maintain concentration. Half the damage would be 7, otherwise 10. The spell holds. Dawn, any other action for you?
Nope. He's just gonna hang back there.
The cultists stand flanking the wearer in purple. Telays.
Okay. Okay. Why do you all have to be standing on top of the bad guys? Thank you so much. Oh my god. You are. How is that even close to not being 15 feet away from her? That doesn't make any sense. All right. Okay, I can pop up to it's 15. You're out of the range, but that's fine. I don't care about you. Okay, so I need to get from there. Okay, I'm gonna move here. And because I can see it, it's less than 30, it's less than 60 feet away from me.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Localized right there.
Uh-huh.
Casted my last shatter.
Okay.
So it's gonna
let's see the shatter.
It's gonna hit this one and this one and this one. Oh, I'm still inspired. That's fantastic.
Yay!
Go for it.
All right. So we're going to start with the Cyanwrath as you attempt to distract him. He takes 11 points of thunder damage. He does not look at all pleased. Joey, having convinced him of the honor of the fight.
Hey, that wasn't mine, man. I'm not sorry, but like
technically it wasn't really meant for him.
I don't know that you're going to convince him of that one. The cultist, Katrina, Constitution. That's going to be 11 points of damage. Katrina falls, torch falling to the ground. That brings us to the wearer of purple, Philomundath. Constitution saving throw for damage first. Only 5 points of damage dealt. For the spell. The spell holds.
How did her spell hold with a 10 last time?
10 is your 10's the roll, right?
10's the default.
Yeah, 10's the default. And or half damage, and you dealt 15, which half would be 7, so 10's the default.
Okay.
I did that right? So Therese, anything else for you?
Let's see. What do I left in my bag of tricks? All right. Dusk, you hurting again? Kitty?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I had to scoot across the kitchen, but I'm down to 2.
All right. Healing word one more time for Dusk.
Okay.
Have 5 more hit points back. You're gonna need them.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Hopefully it's enough to survive.
And Therese, I think all you might have left is movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back.
Okay. Chloe, you start within the area of the spiritual guardians.
What's the wisdom save again? What? 14?
DC 14 or 16 points of damage. Half if you pass. 16 points of necrotic damage dealt.
Okay, I'm down/up at 1.
Gotcha.
And I will go this way around this. Excuse me, Keith. Pardon me. Excuse me. I gotta look. I really like your purple. It's very pretty. I want it. And if that hits, I want a divine smite for 2d8 extra damage.
That does hit just barely, but that does hit. And that's going to be a total of 16 points of damage, correct?
Right? Right? 9 plus 7.
Yep. 16
Math
points
is
of
hard.
damage dealt. The wearer of purple remains standing. DC is going to be 10 to hold on to this spell. You guys are fighting hard to get rid of it. Oh, but it holds.
Oh.
Now, Chloe.
I have a question.
Sure.
How is she able to reduce the damage all the time?
She's not reducing any damage. What are we trying to do?
But you've been reducing damage.
You've been reducing
every
been
damage that
everything.
you've been having everything that goes against her. How is she doing that? Because Spirit Guardians doesn't do that for her.
Hang on.
Spirit Guardians doesn't do that.
I'm only reducing the damage for the Constitution check, and I thought the Constitution check was at half.
Nope.
Yeah, but you reduced the magic missiles too.
Yeah, that doesn't get reduced, and
Hang on. Taking damage. Whenever you take damage, Constitution saving throw, DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
but
you still take all the damage.
Yeah.
She took all the damage.
No, you have the damage from mine.
And you have from the magic missiles too.
And you have
no,
the magic
sorry.
missiles.
I only said halved for the Constitution check. She took the full damage. She has taken.
But you have the damage from Dusk's magic missiles too.
Give me a moment.
And she should have taken 15 damage flat.
She has taken the 15 plus the 16. She has taken the total amount. She has taken that amount in hit point damage. I was only having it when saying what her check was for her saving throw. Did that make sense? So you dealt your full damage. The only reason I was having it was to figure out if she had a higher difficulty on her check to maintain her spell.
Okay.
Sorry, bonus action. Well, so my turn.
Gotcha. 8 hit points restored for Chloe.
Oh, sorry, plus 1, but 9. Yes, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
got it. The wearer in purple is quite beat up at the moment, but she is still standing. I did double check. Hit points have been appropriately reduced. That's going to bring it to Joey.
See, this is the thing. Orphans, we never fight alone. And I'll step out of his range.
Oh, he's going to take that attack of opportunity. And since he did not attack before, he's going to have the advantage from the earlier help. Will he? You know, I'm going to say no, but we'll figure it out later. So just a normal attack. 23.
I didn't need it anyway.
For 13 slashing damage from that enormous scaled sword.
Finally got through the temporary hit points.
Look at that. Look, see, you hit me. It's fine. And then I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at goddamn spooky spirit woman.
Wow, picking on the spooky spirit woman. 6 points of damage
Oh
dealt.
God, yes.
Yes.
She is still alive.
Punch her hard.
Punch her hard. Punch her hard, Dusk.
Well.
Spirit guardians remain up.
She is a rock.
She is a beast. There's a reason that she is the wearer in purple. Joey, anything else for you?
Oh, I fucking killed that one. Woo!
That was the
Alright,
second
that's
wind, I
great.
think.
Yeah, that's the
All
second
right.
wind. And
Now,
that'll be that.
Dusk, I've got a little bit of bad news.
Uh-huh.
Before you get to do anything, the spiritual guardians tear into you.
Uh-huh.
They could do up to 10 points of damage. I need
Okay.
a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
Only
thank
5
God.
points of damage dealt.
I'm still up.
Oh, yes. Get her.
Oh, thank God, I healing word.
Thank the gods. Okay. And so, time to punch. Retaliatory punch. Boom.
Punch through her face.
Damn it.
Oh, an 11's not going to do.
Do it. Okay. Try it again, though.
An 18 will. Let's see some damage.
There I am.
Dude, the screaming in this room is real. Like, just, yes, yes.
Oh God.
Dusk
The
is
wearer
staggering,
in
but she
purple
still
falls.
punches her.
The spirit guardians fading away.
Yes.
Well struck. Dusk, anything else to do?
Oh shit, no, I can't do anything without attack of opportunity hitting me.
You could move around him. Oh no, you can't because you're
Yeah.
touching both. Never mind.
Yep, I'm touching both of them. No matter where I go, I'm stuck, so. I will stay put and take what happens.
All right. So let's find out what happens. First, Keys is going to try and avenge the wearer in purple. Swing at Dusk recklessly with his great axe. 16, Dusk?
Nope.
Nope. Fullamundath, no longer among us. The Cyanwrath looks at Joey. These are the ones you care for.
These are the ones I carry.
He steps down next to Dusk, looks along Dusk and Chloe, and then breathes a line of lightning, striking them both. Dusk and Chloe, please make DC 13 dexterity saving throws or take.
Oh, Dusk, yes.
All right, this is having it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dusk.
Unless he really fails.
I'm going down, I'm sure.
Oh no.
That was correctly rolled. 20 down to 10, or straight out 20.
And down. Down Dusk goes.
I'm down.
The Cyanwrath looks back at Joey. I told you to fight me.
And after I cut you down, I will carry them back.
Dawn.
He is going to keep his cool. Step out this way. All he can he's going to put himself in a bit of danger and step by this asshole and like fire right at Cyanwrath.
Cyanwrath? All right.
With the inspiration.
Inspiration with advantage. Let's see it.
And, back of Cyanwrath's head.
That is the back of Cyanwrath's head. Show me some damage. 8 points of damage, chipping away at him. He's a beast. Anything else for you, Dawn?
Nope, he's gonna stay right where he is.
That's going to bring up Duran. Duran now steps forward, giving Chloe a little kick. Swings his scimitar at Dawn. That's not a cultist. That's a cultist.
Nope.
No. Can't handle a scimitar and a torch. He's trying to switch them off wrong hand. You know how it goes. To Lays. It is to you.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, I gotta breathe because I'm actually starting to hyperventilate over here.
Oh my god.
Like seriously, I'm not even kidding.
It is intense.
It's a little stressful.
You can see the lightning is already beginning to flicker between the Cyanwrath's fangs once more.
If you can get me up, I can get her up.
Crime Netley. Okay. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
You all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just deciding who to prioritize here because I only have one bonus action to spare between people.
I still vote Chloe.
Chloe can get somebody else up if you get her up.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's my bonus action. So for my regular action, I'm gonna attack Keys with my Hanbo.
You're going to attack Keys with the Hanbo. Got it. That is not going to do.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
And add a d6 to that.
D6 could help. That's enough.
14.
That is 14. Actually, you know what? Keep your inspiration for a second. Roll me again because he attacks recklessly, so you should have had advantage. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Give
All
me a
right.
second
So.
roll, and you may not need to use your inspiration.
Okay. Sorry. Hang on.
Nope, that was all me. Did not need to use
So I get to keep my inspiration.
Keep that inspiration, but go ahead and give me that damage. 6 points of damage. Another beast. He barely looks phased, despite how many have fallen around him. Talays, then what's the bonus action?
Bonus action is I'm going to use my last spell, and I'm going to healing word Chloe.
Okay. Give Chloe the heals.
Yes.
That's almost the max I can give out, too.
All right. Chloe, if you would be so kind as to move yourself 1 north. That is where you arise and awaken. You are just sort of crawling your way out, still prone, but not for long, perhaps. Anything else to Lays?
That's all I got. I can't move or I'll get an attack of opportunity, and I don't have the health for it.
Very true. Chloe.
All right.
Should not have given the healing potion to Joey.
He's all the way far away.
And he's the healthiest person in the room. Should have kept it. Why do I keep giving away my healing potions?
I will I'll stand up and she'll kind of flip her dreads out of the way and look back at Talise and nod at her as she reaches out to touch Dusk. And I'll use 9 points of my Lay on Hands pool to bring Dusk back.
right.
Ooh.
Dusk, 9 points healed to you. And then
Nice.
Chloe, any bonus or movement?
Nope, that's it. I'm staying here. I'm just kind of... After that, I turn my head to Cyanwrath, and I look down at the dead purple body, and I look back up at him, and I just smile.
He responds well to taunting, I've heard. Joey.
Yeah, responds well to taunting. Let's find out. We're gonna go ahead and great axe him. I still have no way to give myself advantage. This is very disappointing.
Ooh,
That's
did
okay,
not
that's
need
okay.
it though.
Oh!
Yay!
All
Well
right, so
struck.
he is hexed and he is marked. So I'm gonna roll for hex and mark, and then I have to re-roll the damage because that's
Okay.
a 2, and I don't want to use a 2 on a great axe. That sounds like garbage. So 11, and then 1d6 plus 2. It's gonna be an extra 4. 2 of it's necrotic if that's important.
That is not for him, but that's a heck of a hit.
See?
And that would be...
They stand on their own anyway.
So that is a total of 15, correct?
Yes, I feel very good about that answer. Less good than like 45, but very good about that.
It's a good number. It's a good number. Joey, any additional action movement bonus?
I have no other chicanery.
No chicanery. Dusk may have some chicanery, though. What do you got, Dusk?
Ooh. Let's see. Where can
As many
I can.
punches
I have this many.
as punches could happen.
Ooh, okay, so I could either go for the ones behind me, or I could go for the one in front of me.
The one behind you has recharged his lightning attack.
Okay, then let's do that. Let's punch him.
Punch
I forget.
the Cyanwrath. Okay, let's see it.
Oh, hopefully this
Punch him
works.
good. Punch him good.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
Not
not going to
punch him
punch him good.
Try again.
That's a better punch. That'll hit.
Okay.
Let's see some damage.
Oop.
9's a good deal of damage.
I think
Well
it's-
struck. But he is still standing.
Yep.
Oh no. His turn's coming up.
No key points left?
I'm gonna move over here. I still have movement, and I'm still around him.
Okay. Keys and the cultist Duran, though. You'd be leaving
Yeah, they
their
were right.
area.
Yeah,
Oh
they're right on
shit!
top
I
of
keep
him.
forgetting they're there. I retcon that.
Yeah, if you want to retcon it, you may. I'm going to warn you, though, the DM is not a nice person and would not say that unless you're putting yourself in a lot of danger.
Oh, okay.
So just saying, hey, just really make sure you want to be where you want to be, but go where you want to go.
Sorry, it's just I'm sort of doing chores at the same time.
Oh, no
and I keep
problem.
getting
Sorry.
distracted. There's not a lot of time in a med student schedule. There's not.
Fair enough.
But and staying put. Can't
Staying
do
put.
much else.
All right, staying put you are. And their keys is going to attempt to grab hold of Dawn. Dawn,
What?
I need you to
Oh
roll
my God.
acrobatics or athletics better than a 16.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Better than a 16.
Ta-da!
Yes!
Nicely done. Nice.
Now, do you take your glasses
done.
off for that, or you just leave them on?
And they stay nicely perched on his nose and everything.
He does the thing where he holds him with like one finger and like
Keys looks stunned and then very scared.
glasses glint.
The Cyanwrath
What a good thing.
looks first at Joey and brings his sword around. 2 attacks. Great sword. No. Great sword.
Okay. All right. All right. That's fine.
And then with a surge of action, the sword comes around twice more at Joey.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
No. No.
Absolutely not.
Joey, you gotta comment on the whiffing. You got to.
It's just mortality, Cyanwrath. It's okay. It's okay. You can just lay down.
Cheating mages. Dawn.
I agree. All mages are cheaters. Like you're born in purple.
Whoa.
Oh, burn!
Whoa. It hurts. It hurts. But Dawn, Keys tried to grab hold of you. You were just too nimble.
Yeah, he's going to Eldritch blast him in the face, like dodge down, come up, and just try to shoot him.
You will be at disadvantage unless you have some reason you wouldn't be.
Does that work? Does that count for Eldritch blast?
Eldritch Blast is a ranged attack. You're doing it with someone threatening 5 feet, so you will have disadvantage.
For some reason, I thought that wasn't. He is going to.
And we can double check that later, but I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Then I think he is. Double check. Yes, Toll the Dead is also a cantrip. So he is going to make the bells ring.
Ring the bells. He's known for his wisdom among the Berserker clans. But
So, because he's already
his
damaged.
lack of it.
Hilarious.
Because he's already damaged, he takes 12.
12 points of damage as his bell is rung. He still looks fairly good. Dawn, anything else for you?
Nope.
That's going to bring up Duran. Duran. He's going to take a swing at Dawn. Dawn looks fairly unarmored. How about a 14, Dawn?
That just hits.
Just hits. 4 points of slashing. Duran looks fairly pleased with himself in his last moments, I think. Talaise.
All right. I'll let them handle the dragon. And I will. I'll attack Keys again in front of me here with my blade. Is he reckless again?
He was not reckless, so standard attack.
Standard attack.
No.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration this time.
Okay. You need a 3 or better. That's better than 3. Let's see some damage. That's considerably better than 3 as well.
Yeah.
Showing that you're not just a pretty face, Talaise. Anything else you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to burn another inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Which takes me down to 1 inspiration left. It's just got 1 left. And I'm going to use hang on, let me check. If I can do it again. Yeah, I can do it again. I can do it as many times as I have inspiration to give. And I'm going to unleash Mantle of Inspiration again.
Ooh, some more temporary hit points for folks, I think.
Yep, and I can hit 4 people within 60 feet of me. Dawn, since you're the healthiest, you're not getting any. Everybody else, including myself, you guys are going to get some more hit points.
All right, so show me 2d6.
2d6 time.
Please be 12. Please be 12.
7 more hit points for 7 more guys.
All right, Talaise, anything left for you?
That is all I can do. That is all I can do.
You got it. Chloe.
All right,
about it.
feeling the extra temporary hit point, she's just gonna lift her nose in the air, smell in, and step right on the, like, shoulder gross blood pool of the purple person and be like, your time has come.
Yes, it has!
That's a good call. His time indeed has come, but he never saw it. You crack him, and he falls, landing, his blade still stuck down in the ground, quivering as he lets it go. Chloe,
She totally
anything else?
spits on him and winks at Joey. I'm sorry it wasn't you, baby bro, but he needed to die.
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely don't disagree as I'm casually cutting Durant. God damn it! In half.
Too busy talking.
Yeah, just like this, right? No? Okay.
Maybe not that way. Dusk, I think. Duran and Keys. Keys looks thrilled. He's still happily, boy, this is going to be a good fight. Duran a little less enthusiastic.
Oh no, Dust kind of likes Keys now. Okay, let's go for Duran then. And... boop.
13's going to do. How about damage? Yeah, Duran was not made of stern stuff. He falls.
Alrighty.
And Keys is friggin' surrounded.
Yep. So I do have another strike, so I guess I could punch him.
Punch him!
That's a punch. Yeah, it does. That connects. 7 more. He's still standing.
Damn it, Keys.
He is a beast. And he decides he's going to take it out on the one who evaded his grasp. No more reason to line the enemies up. Now he just tries to split the glasses kitty down the middle, attacking recklessly at dawn.
Yep.
21 for 8. As Keys tries to go down swinging the Cyanwrath, bleeding out. Dawn.
He's gotta ring some more bells on
Ring some more bells.
Keys.
Keys, the wise berserker.
Oh my god. Well, he takes a point of bell
Boy,
damage.
does he fail. Take a point of damage. He hears bells ringing. Dawn, anything else for you?
No. He will glare angrily through his
All
glass.
right. Telays, as you line up the last remaining, what you doing?
I'm just gonna keep attacking.
Alrighty.
She's got a flow going, and it looks very pretty. So hopefully she'll be able to hit him with this one, because I'm not. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna blow my last inspiration, my bonus action before I attack, and give myself inspiration, just in case.
Fair enough. It was a good spend. Let's see if you can roll a 4 or better.
Some great drinking sound effects we have going on there.
Sorry.
Sometimes. Oh no! Even with inspiration, that's gonna miss. Oh wait! Reckless attack. Give me an advantage to roll. Attack with advantage.
Oh my goodness! We keep.
Oh
forgetting
my goodness! I keep forgetting. I am. He just doesn't want to get hit. Is what it is.
So taking that back.
He's subtly reckless.
There, I whacked him in the face.
That will do. Give me some damage on that one. Whittling away at him, but he remains standing. Chloe, is El Kabong going to finish him off?
Look, all your friends are gone. Just, give up already. Good lord.
Maybe somebody who isn't classed Berserker would listen, but he does not. Especially with that
14?
14 hits, but only 5 points of damage. 'Tis a flesh wound, he assures you.
Joey, finish him off. God.
Most of his flesh is on the floor at this point.
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, I get hit
I
points
like somebody fighting about everything.
I don't feel bad
Dusk
at all.
is a little
I don't-
kind-hearted.
I don't
Joey, you
feel
do
bad
have
at all.
advantage on this for whatever you do.
Please just cut in half.
Hey!
Hey.
He is cleaved and falls. And with
Ugh.
that, the Cyanwrath and the Wearer in Purple have been defeated. The orphans have claimed a portion of the cultists' cave. They gain a moment to take a deep breath and maybe go back and check on Valandra and take advantage of some of her healing words, or perhaps some other. And that's where we'll pick up next time. We've got 9 minutes or so left. I want to thank everybody and also apologize because of how intricate this battle was. I didn't get much of a chance to look over at Twitch. How was Twitch doing, guys?
We got Craig.
I don't know.
We got Craig
All right.
commenting all the witty things.
All right. So I will catch up on that one. I apologize. I couldn't keep up the whole time. And there we go. Is everybody having fun?
Oh my god.
That was a lot of fun, and I think we all finally really worked well together on that one. Like for sure.
That was
That was so hard.
Like,
for 5 of us, that was really.
That was really hard to do with 5 of us. Really, really
That-
hard.
that was well played, and I just want to let you guys know I did not hold back. I was like, you know what?
No,
There's
we could
only
tell.
5 of
No, we
them.
could tell.
I shouldn't do the Spirit Guardians, and I'm like, they can handle the Spirit Guardians. It'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Yeah.
You did in fact handle it.
They did. So I am
Lisa's
going
very
to.
tired.
I'm going to go grab myself a refill on the water, and then I'll come back and we can chat. I'll do some math as far as experience, and we can hang out and do tavern talk for as long as folks are interested. Thank you all for
Yay.
playing. Thank you for the folks watching. I'm sure the orphans appreciate the help that they will have access to when we return. So next Thursday for the next session of the orphans. And I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Serious?
I will be
Oh
back
my
in a
God.
moment. I will be back in a moment as well.
Oh my gosh. Joey is so cool. Everything is
Awesome.
amazing.
Joey's amazing.
Like Dusk is just like sitting there like hand over her heart. Like, oh.
Oh, Talace, the moment that last dude fell, she just sat down. She's spent. She got nothing left.
Yeah, I think we're all literally spent. Like, entirely spent.
Yeah, I don't think we can keep crawling unless we take a break.
I'm gonna start like pulling at the purple fabric and tear a strip off and tie it into my hair. Fucking, I told you I wanted you
I just
purple.
like, take the whole thing. Look at
Why
how
don't you
pretty
just
this
take the
is.
whole thing?
It wouldn't fit me. Look at how tiny Look at how tiny it is.
At least take the
Her.
cape.
It's a her.
Is it a her? We didn't.
It's a she.
Okay. Look at how tiny she is. It totally wouldn't fit me. But it looks good, yeah. And she, dangles her hair.
Take the cape. Make yourself look all dramatic.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what Talace is gonna do because she saw a very comfortable bed that doesn't belong to anybody anymore upstairs, and she's gonna go lay down in it.
Amazing. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are just gonna pass out. Wait a second. I just remembered something. When is that guy gonna wake up?
He's drunk.
He's so drunk, but I mean, he is gonna wake up eventually.
Who's drunk? Oh, the guy in the other room?
Yeah, the dude in the other
guy
room.
that we just left behind. Because, I mean, there wasn't any need to kill him.
Eula. His name is
Beware,
Eula.
he may be a drunken master.
I mean, it's very possible.
ranking of Dragon Master. I'm just like at
We'll
some
have
point.
we'll have to make sure we loot these people because I'm sure that like who's keeping the sword. I mean, I'm sure Joey wants the sword.
Who wouldn't
What
want
sword?
The ugly dragon bit sword.
The ugly dragon bit sword. It's a nice
I
sword.
mean, that's a pretty bold trophy. If these guys are as high ranking as they appear to be.
Eh, his head would be a fine trophy. It is a dragon
I
head.
don't wanna carry
Wow.
Are you carrying it? Because I'm not carrying it.
I'm not carrying the head. Good God, Steph. But why do I have so many dishes?
My God, that was so stressful. Oh my God,
was
that would have been
terrifying.
so much easier if we'd had our healer.
It was.
Like that would have gone so much faster.
Well, that's what you get for letting a piercer land on your healer. Thankfully, she was wearing her hat. So let's see. Let's start doing some math.
Let's start doing some math.
Start doing some math.
And just
Oh my
for the
gosh.
recap of things purchased today, we had Craig purchased Start a Rumor. I told him to contact you, Casey. And then he also purchased a D20 reroll for you, Casey.
Ooh. You got a D20 for using against the orphans.
Because he totally needs those things. Like, I'm sorry, did we not just all see the same fight? Because I don't think the DM needs advantages of any
Well,
kind.
if you guys are
I'm not needing any
following
more help.
in the Twitch chat, I mean, type !silver to see how many you have and buy the crap out of stuff for us. Because otherwise, Craig's going to be creeping in every chat and always supporting Casey, apparently.
Hey, sometimes the DMs need a little luck.
385.
I do want to throw out there. I'm definitely buying Craig a few advantages and rerolls because I've seen his dice. I don't know what he does to anger them, but the only person I've seen that has worse roll-20 dice luck than Craig is Joe. Though Joe has a method of sweet talking roll-20 when it really comes down to it.
Hello. I mean, today, the end is a little bit better, but damn.
No. I mean, ooh, it's bad. Maybe, maybe Bunny from Dark Isle, her Eldritch Blast.
I don't
Eldritch
think have they
Blasts.
ever hit
I'm
ever.
not- I think one, maybe two. It's weird how that run of luck has gone. Just it's noticeably bad.
Maybe it's just
So
a dark isle.
I think that it's safe to say that next week, like we are taking a rest before we move on because none of us have anything to move forward in this dungeon. I've used every spell I have.
Yeah, if we can find safe place to lay down a minute, I think we should. I mean, what other threats, out of character, what other threats have we heard about besides
I mean,
Cyanwrath and the Purple Lady?
Baby
That's it.
dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby
dragon
dragons.
eggs, baby dragon eggs.
Baby dragons.
And in like I said, Talais is going literally what she's doing after this. She's climbing up that ladder, walking into that very nice bed, and laying down.
Shoving the drunk man over and then laying down.
Hey, he's way over there. There's a bed in this room. I don't know if you're still looking at roll-20, but like right here in this space over here, I can mark it for you. Draw a shape. Right here, there's a bed.
Oh,
And-
I thought it was just a chest in there. Okay.
Nope. There's a
There
bed.
is-
It's a very nice bed. Talais is gonna lay in it.
Yeah, let's all cram in there. That's fine. We'll block the entrance. We'll
I
just drag the
apologize.
rug over and just drape
I
it up.
don't know how to erase my markings.
That's a
Right there.
giant bed.
She's a classy lady. She's got a big bed.
She was also sleeping with the dragon.
Well, that's hasn't been proven.
That it's theorized because
It is-
of,
it
of
is
what,
theorized.
of how you described the way she reacted to him on their way out of town.
It has been theorized, but there's been a lot of theories bandied about. Let's make that map layer. There you go.
You know what? She's just Talais is just assuming the bed is this big because what's her name was banging the dragon.
There you go.
Not like it
so
matters.
So things have happened. The room that you have slightly invaded and that Joey took a tour around actually has quite a number of things of interest in it, which we'll get into. It appears to be a temple of some sort. The walls carven with images of dragons, primarily black, but a mix of others, and then a great mountain of fire from which is emerging Tiamat, the five-headed dragon herself. There are chests everywhere, loot to be gained.
Loot
But
the room.
I think we'll save the looting till next time, because I think there might be a lot of things to acquire.
Yes, loot to be taken back to its rightful people. You're absolutely right. And we get to keep those shiny platinum whatevers that the governor gave us.
Unless there's something really useful, in which case we will keep that.
Useful, I can see making a case for. But, you know, I don't want to be shady about it. We'll just tell them that this is now ours. We'll be honest about it. It'll be fine.
You know, we can always just leave it out, not mention it.
We already got a hell of a lot of fun. I don't think we can carry all this anyway.
Where's Waverly in all this? Did she go get us a cot?
Waverly is off tracking the carts that headed north. Yes, tracking carts. But I don't know that Waverly by herself will attempt it, I'm sure, but I'm not sure that she will succeed in bringing the carts back to you.
You know how in those, epic adventures when one of them goes off and, like, suddenly all the adventurers come out of the cave and the other one's like, look, I got 8 horses for all of us. You're like, how? Magic.
You know, if you're going to try and jump down from the window with Waverly to catch you, it's probably not going to work out as well. No? Okay.
Beulah.
Talays, as you pass through Mundath's room, you do see that spread open on the tables is a map of the Greenfields area. You could have quick glance at it as you were darting down, with a big attack here circle around Greenest and arrows pointing towards it.
Does it say attack here on it?
It does say attack here.
Oh, okay.
And
well, that's very, very obvious.
It is meant to assist kobolds in understanding the plan. So it was originally a little less obvious, and then after trying to explain it to them several times, it became attack here with a big arrow and a circle. There's also some notes. Everything must be freighted north to Neritar. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones. Other papers are scattered about, but they're of less interest, mostly detailing pay out to a meatser for rations.
Does it say meatser on there?
Yes, it says meatser. It's METCCHER, meatser.
All right, so Chloe's gonna hear Talay shouting down the hall, "Oi, Chloe! His name really is Meatser."
You think I just go around calling people Meatsa?
Yes.
Yeah, I can read to Liz. I learned that, like last year.
God.
Meatser's meats, where all we have is meat. Let's see here. You did find the trunk containing clothing and regalia of the wearer in purple. Rather nice stuff if you happen to want to be dressed like a wearer in purple.
How nice is it?
It's fine clothing. It is quite nice. There are silks in amongst the clothing. A little into shoulder pads. I'm not sure if you're a shoulder pads kind of person, but shoulder pads with the upswing spikes. Fashionable in certain circles. Not to be worn around balloons.
What are balloons?
They're what the gnomes use. Gnomes like balloons.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Gnomes and goblins all over it.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and take the pretty purple silk. She's gonna take it.
There you go.
And she's probably gonna tuck it in with her disguise stuff.
Fair enough. Let's see here. You guys have looted the treasure storage area of one drunk cultist. Please add him to your inventory. Let's
A drunken cultist?
One drunken cultist.
We're gonna take a drunken cultist with us, guys. There's a place on here I could take
What
notes.
do you do with the drunken?
Ooh.
Apparently, you put him in your bag. I thought there was a place in here that we could put notes.
Did I? I thought I gave you guys the notes.
I thought there was a place to put notes, and I cannot find it to save my life over here.
Did I take it away? Did I?
I've been putting notes in under Torch. Under the Torch character sheet in the bio section. That's where I've been putting all my notes.
You
Under
can-
what?
Torch. Under the
Under-
character torch, which is for torching.
I have no idea what you people are talking about.
So
There's no
look at your-
torch.
Look at your
Torch!
character area. Torch. You must have torch. Do you not have torch?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All the way at the bottom of the characters, like where you pull up your character sheet. All the way at the bottom, there should be a character called Torch.
Torch!
Oh, okay.
Like a legit torch.
Oh,
Like
and
that.
we can put stuff on here. Oh, well, see, I don't pull up anybody else's character sheet because predominantly they're blank to me.
But let's see here.
I love these notes. This is fantastic.
See here, you guys have not done that. You have not done that, and you have not done that. So there is still bonus XP to be awarded. You have defeated a few folk. Let's see who you may have defeated. The Cyanwrath, he's probably worth a little bit.
Maybe just a little.
There are 5 of you this evening?
Yep.
And as I'm doing simple math, let's toss it out there. Anyone recall anything super cool from this evening that they'd like to put forward for consideration?
I don't know if it's super cool yet, but is Cyanwrath like dead, or is he like almost dead?
If you wish to have a word with him before he finishes, you may, but he is dead as far as statistics are concerned.
Oh yeah. No, I want to go as he's laying there. I want to grab
Dawn
it.
was definitely gonna say, make sure he's not getting back up.
He is decidedly not getting back up.
Yeah, it's okay. He's just gotta go out well, and I'll come down and I'll be like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna ask you stupid ass questions that you're not gonna answer anyway. I'm just gonna say keep breathing in and out, and I'm gonna grab his weird bone dragon sword and just keep breathing, and then I'm gonna shove that sword right into his heart.
Wow.
I think that deserves some stuff.
That ends him. He is decidedly dead.
And I vote that gets something special because that was nice.
I'm okay with
was
that not
nice.
getting anything special, but like
Was
I
it-
just think that that's a fitting end to Cyanwrath. He
That
should get
is-
split on his own sword.
That is fitting. And you know what I will say though? The challenge to him that got him to drag you out of the spiritual guardians
Yeah,
Was-
that was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
was pretty inspired. So I will say between those two, that is a plus 25 experience on you for your interactions with the Cyanwrath. Well done.
Well done, sir. Well
Anyone-
done.
Well done. Anyone else want to put something forward?
There were some clutch bonus action, get back ups and heal ups on Talisa's part. And they're pretty strategic as they were placed, so.
Fill you all up with temporary hit points.
Well,
I'm
and
willing to accept that
I'm
one,
sure she would have
absolutely.
seen me before help get her up, so she probably knew, like, oh, okay, she can get people up. So if I get that one up, and then that one gets that one up, and then dominoes, right?
and then I inspire everybody. More
And
hit
we
points.
inspire everybody for more hit points. I will accept that. Let's go 25 for delays.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me. Absolutely.
I seem to have picked the most difficult name for everyone to pronounce.
All right, so say it right for me because I do it all the time wrong.
Talace.
Talace.
Like
I was gonna go
ace.
Talace. Talace. I want to go Talace. I don't know. Talace.
When you hit the Z, it's totally fine because you're talking fast. It's Talace.
Talace. I will get it right eventually. I've only been saying Kira's name wrong for a year now.
Oy vey.
Sorry.
It's okay. I change it sometimes in the text. I'll
I
just.
know. I just can't. I hit a word
I think
and
you just gotta start putting 2 dashes in there instead of 1. Maybe a space and a dash and a space.
Well, it happened so often I started doing it, so whatever.
All right.
God.
I'm sorry. I will get them all right, and feel free to hit the name harder for me, and I will eventually pick it up.
I'll just start talking in the third person. It's fine.
That's.
Say your name over and over again.
Did we? Okay, I couldn't hear over my vacuum, but we already give Joey points for really awesome, inspiring, like heartwarming lines.
Ooh, good point for the orphan.
Wow,
line.
yeah.
He said a lot of really like heartwarming.
Like
They
he
were very good.
was pretty much like the heartwarming MVP of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey, you do have a heart.
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, I just took his out. Like,
Oh, it's fine. I know you're a big softy. It's okay. Shh, don't embarrass him. He won't. It's fine.
What was it, Joey? They're the ones you carried home?
Oh.
Is that what it was?
yeah, there was something like that.
He said
It's
that
something like that.
First
he
said,
referred to
"They're
the orphans like they're the ones
carry."
I carry,
then
and I
after
will
they were
carry them
shut
out of
down,
here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will carry them home.
Nice. All right, so let's see here. So we got, so yeah, Joey, an extra 25 for that one. So 100% there. Anybody else want to forward something? Let's see here. Death to the orphans.
Oh my
Put them
gosh.
in your pack and roll them over.
Please no, death to the orphan. Not
Oh,
do that.
I don't think you've met this person yet.
Our
have
unbreakable
not.
bonds.
Who is this person?
Gonna get to us.
Craig is one of the competitors for Greenest. Also the DM for our Dark Isle area, and he is awesome. Looks like
okay.
Joey's getting. Oh.
Okay, who do you think he's getting some from, friend? Because certainly it's not his sister.
Whoa. Well, the Fulham's sitting right there, but no. Let's see here. What do we got? We got 50 plus 50 plus 900 is 1,000. That's 2,100. That's 2,550. 2,550. And then that gets divided by 5, which gives everyone 510 experience,
510.
plus the bonuses that they may have earned.
So we're adding 510.
510.
That's 8, and that turns that to a 5.
And
What's level
that-
4, guys?
27.
Jeez, we're so far away.
Well, if there were only like 2 of you.
We'd have gotten there already.
We would be super dead.
Yeah, we would have died.
So, on the good news side, there's still lots of experience opportunities available to you in these caverns, which we will pick up on next week. And I think I may have heard Waverly will be returning in time to join you.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. I need my danger mouse.
Danger Mouse is essential. Let me just skim through and make sure I didn't miss anything here.
Are we officially going to take a long rest, or are we going to take a short rest, guys?
I think taking a long rest down here would be kind of dangerous. I don't know.
I mean, I think this room is pretty secluded, the one that I'm standing in right now. I think it is actually a pretty good defensible spot.
Plus, we're missing the prisoners, which is a major reason why we came here, was to save the people.
What was the other thing?
I mean, a short rest will get me back my hit points, but I still won't have any spells. So if we get into a fight, if we don't have Valander next week, there is no heals.
Yeah. Gotta worry about that.
So we will figure that out as we get closer to next week. So don't worry about deciding it now. We'll figure out who thinks they may or may not be available and go from there.
I feel like I've discovered a possibly dangerous part of Dusk's personality. And that is, she is like the epitome of I'm going to adopt everything. Like, it's like, oh, look at how excited this guy is to fight. I don't want to hurt him. Like, her sense of priorities are completely...
Calm down, Mama Cat.
The mama, it is too strong. But yeah, I feel like she just appreciates people who have a lot of energy, enthusiasm for things. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if she saw the drunk guy, she just, like, patted him on the head before they left the room.
Nothing wrong with that. A little strange, but nothing wrong.
She's just maternal to, like, everything.
So let's see here. You guys did raid the chests in Mundath's room. Let's see here. We talked a little bit. Oh, about the shrine that you're in. I can read a little box text. The chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and 3 walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites, none with eyes, have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of the chamber are decorated with shallow, abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by the 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its sides. A small wooden chest with silver and mother-of-pearl inlay sits on the floor in the corner, in front of the monstrous dragon carving. And then Cyanwrath is supposed to go, ha ha ha, except you've already killed him. I like that fight. That felt like a good fight. Let's see here. Frolam's chamber contains writing desk and stool, several tables with books and papers. Ooh, a mirror on a floor stand. Can appreciate yourselves.
Delise fixes her hair because it got a little staticky.
There's nothing that's gonna fix that hair without some serious attention.
Hey, you don't know me.
Yeah.
And you don't know long hair.
You're Bride of Frankensteining it right now. You've got the white streak. It's up. Lightning bolt happening. Big old rug thrown to the side that was previously covering the chute down to the chamber. Got all that. You found your clothes. Got all that. Guard barracks, you guys went through quick, but let's see here. The guards had fancy scabbards decorated with dragon motifs. Somebody was trying to build morale while people matching scabbards. The drunken cultist is worth 16 gold pieces. And that's it. Cool. Is everybody, by the way, does everybody sort of grasp what I'm slowly making sense of for the competition for Greenest?
From what I've gathered, it seems to be pretty clear.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like, what are we gonna do about it, if anything?
Fair enough. And I will have a little more. What is it?
Say what?
Oh, shenanigans.
Is that, like, is this we're all jumping in together at some point for shenanigans Sunday? Or?
Well, it's initially going to be, the plan that I have is that they will be arriving basically probably 2 to 3 days after you guys depart, for reasons that may or may not become obvious. And they're going to be like, but this was our adventure. And then they're going to go on their adventure. And, you know, you're going to fight a cult of dragons. They're going to be like, no, we're going to fight a cult of flat-out evil beach dragon. We're the better people. We get Greenest, is my plan. Greenest itself is, 1, without leadership, 2, pretty well wrecked, but 3, able to generate a tremendous amount of money if someone actually runs it well, along with all the other neat things that come with owning property. That may or may not appeal to people, but you know, if you really want to do any sort of magical research, you're probably going to want a tower. If you're really going to want to rake in and live the life of luxury, you're really going to want people to work for you. Whether that appeals to the orphans, I'm not sure yet. But there may be other reasons that you guys would like to have a secure home base to defend against, you know, dragons that you might anger.
Just so happen to upset along the way.
You know, you guys did just kill a half-dragon. A half-dragon means that you just killed a dragon's child. Because that's how half-dragons work.
Yeah, but he was kind of an asshole, so...
He was kind of a butt. But, you know, you did also throw yourself at a blue dragon recently, and Cyanwrath was sort of half blue dragon. So you might know the parent already, and maybe he or she doesn't have the highest opinion of you guys right now. Just saying.
I mean, start it.
You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean,
He's
dragons.
the one that got scared of a cat.
That is true. It is a dragon that's allergic to cats. But having now realized this, I think that dragon might be on a mission to eliminate all cats.
No.
I think that might happen.
Illegal. Not allowed.
I don't know that blue dragons are really upright citizens. I'm not sure they're like, can I park here? No, that's okay. I'll go around the block once more. I'm pretty sure they're like, I'm just going to sit on this car.
Oh my god.
All right. So let's see here. Next week we will pick back up. Hopefully we'll have a couple of more folks in attendance to bolster the ranks and provide a little healing and damage mitigation. Ooh, our Persader will be ready. I gotta run that more often.
What?
We started a Doom Vault campaign, which is the Red Wizards of Thay crazy dungeon, and we're making archetypical characters so people can just drop in and pick things up. And one of them will be a Tabaxi paladin, which is a Persader.
Oh!
So we've got a Minotaur brawler. We've got a Harley Quinn style bard. You know, those sorts of just tongue-in-cheek character archetypes. That was the off night games for the Sunday group, similar to Phandelver being the off night games for the Tuesday group. There's enough of you guys that we don't need off night games, because even when 1 or 2 you are down, we still got 5 left, and you guys do fine with 5. Totally fine.
Fine.
Totally fine. 100% good.
As soon as Spirit Guardians came up, I was having flashbacks to the last Strahd and to the last trade curse. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, stuff got a little serious after that one.
So who's part of the group gonna show up in Greenest? Because I don't know half.
The folks that'll be in Greenest were the Sunday Strahd campaign, which would be, you've heard Joe. You've seen come up, and he's the one I always go Strahd. That's Joe, and he's in there. Craig, who you just saw. Let's see here. I don't think you've met Sin's player yet. I don't think you've met Red's player yet, and you may have seen Parents player pop up, but that would be the 5 of them. And we'll be doing a session 0 on Sunday with them for the new campaign, which will be Princes of the Apocalypse, which is the Temple of Elemental Evil, which I'm excited about. And they'll be after the evil cult. You'll be after the dragon cult. And we'll see who kills the gods first.
Okay.
Or does other things.
They get full campaigns, like full sessions though. That's cheating.
They do, but I more often miss Sunday games than I miss Thursday games. So while they will get slightly longer sessions, there's more of you, so you've got that working for you.
But that also means they're kind of shorted more on the X. Right. If they have less people to divide it amongst.
That's true. They do experience a little bit quicker, so it'll be an interesting balancing act between you guys.
Oh boy.
And of course, I mean, they already have noble titles. They are the entitled crew. So.
Underdog.
Well, you guys had the head start. You got levels on them. And you guys have, the home field advantage. You are from Greenest. Or possibly that's a disadvantage.
Yeah, considering how they usually treat us.
Could go either way. But good stuff there. On the note of loot, I forgot and just leaned on the power button on my computer, so I will get you guys your loot list once things boot back up. They do have some toys on them. One of which is a great big great sword sticking out of the Cyanwrath's heart.
Dylan will go poke the robed one.
Where?
Yeah, I'm flipping Cyanwrath, besides his weird-ass built sword.
It's a creatively built sword. It's a little squishier than you would think a sword should be. Like, it's got muscle mass.
Ew.
Does it feel different in one of my hands as opposed to the other?
No.
Okay.
I'm slightly confused about what that would reveal about the sword.
I see where you're going, but no.
Okay.
It's like, you might have to remind him about that. I don't know if he remembered the thing with the stuff.
Nope. I remembers the thing and stuff.
Silly me, doubting the Casey memory.
Oh no, my memory's completely shot, but when I hear hand, I'm like, oh yeah, no. You still have that wrapped?
I imagine it'd be mostly like the fingertips would be wrapped at this point.
Okay. Because like if you're eating and you get like even a little bit of hot sauce on that, man, does that sting.
Oh, I don't even want to think about cutting peppers. Ugh.
Yep, it's a bad time.
Oh, I just realized Joey's probably getting a very fluffy hug as well.
No.
Fluffers!
She's just very proud of him.
Joey just smiles and nods. And that's honestly half because Joey's probably half listening, and it's half because it's very hard to hear you. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, she didn't say anything. She's like proud and hugging him.
Oh, well then that response makes a lot more sense.
Sorry, I'm half mumbling. This new headset doesn't have a proper mic, and I almost wonder if it would be better if I switched mic to the built-in mic. Let me see. Input. Okay, I have no idea how that's.
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, okay, then I
Oh,
will do
wow.
that from now on. Whoa, I just got the weirdest feedback. But yeah. Did anybody else hear the feedback just now, or was it just me?
No. No. You
I heard-
sound so much better.
I'm gonna go turn you down in Discord because I had you way up.
I have discovered a glitch. Hold on.
By the way, Talise is going to chime in on the cheering and the showing of gratitude towards Joey. He gets another kiss on the cheek.
Okay, I missed everything that just happened when I switched my microphone to the built-in microphone.
Talise kissed Joey.
Okay.
On the cheek.
Okay. Because when I switched it, it made all of you suddenly turn into chipmunks that were talking at 500 miles an hour.
You might
So I
want to,
heard
like,
nothing.
crank your sensitivity on the mic, though.
No, it's because I'm back on the regular, and it's
Oh,
as
okay.
high up as it can be, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Put
So,
on
in your
here.
user settings, instead of turning up it as high as it can be, when you're on where it says input sensitivity, bring it more to the left rather than to the right, because the more the left it goes, the softer you can speak, and it will pick you up. Just a little bit left of center is probably what you need it to be.
Hold on. Something is very wrong. Every single time I try, you guys are chipmunks, so I can't.
Yeah, I can't
choose.
hear half of what you say because you keep cutting out.
Oh, I've got.
I had that happen in your other chat, but it did the opposite. Everyone slowed down and sounded like they were in extreme bass. I don't know how that could even happen.
I've no idea what's going on. Because I can change my input device to be the built-in mic, but every single time it switches to the built-in mic, everyone else's voices go ballistic. And I don't know why that is. Because it works for like 10 seconds, and then after 10 seconds, all of a sudden, everybody's voices turn into chipmunks. Just like that. Okay, hold on.
No one
I don't
said
know
anything.
why this Mac is not built for things, I suppose.
What
Unless
Mac do you have?
it's just the MacBook Pro, the newest one. It's yeah, it's not very good.
I've never had a problem.
But yeah, fluffy hugs. How tall is Joey?
Generic. Average generic half-orc height?
Okay, average
Wow.
generic half-orc height.
Which would be what?
Go Gadget Compendium?
Oh my god. Okay,
So,
half
is he
orc.
tall? Is he short? Like what?
Let's see, half orc.
Suddenly it's revealed which characters know how their characters look and just know how they act. It's like, I'm tall for a half orc, I guess.
It says they range from 5 feet to well over 6 feet.
Let's
So
take a look
somewhere in that range.
at that picture. Y'all definitely probably on the higher end than the other, because the picture is kind of like. Let's see.
Well, okay,
that's
so
like-
Chloe is 6'2", so you're bigger than Chloe. Come on now.
Okay, so let's go with 6'4" then.
All right.
Okay. And Dusk is at just 6 foot even. Oh, that means she's short enough to give him like bunts. Like that little affectionate headbutt the cats do.
No.
Oh,
That's really cute.
that's actually adorable.
Because like she's
Is that before or after you punched people to death?
After. It's so after.
Yeah, if she hugs anyone taller than her, or heck, even probably just anyone who's tall, like at a height where her head can reach theirs, gets bunts when she hugs them.
I had done it pretty freaking short, so.
Yeah, he was like well below minimum tabaxi height. He was teeny. Run to the litter.
Stayed that way.
All right, so things that you guys have found: a halberd, chainmail, splint armor, Cyanwrath's wings, which is the great sword, all the spears, 2 great axes, a ton of crappy scimitars, and 16 gold pieces.
Okay.
And if you want any of that, feel free to take it. Just mention that you're taking it so nobody else takes it. If you don't want it, it can stay there and rust.
I'm sorry, I totally missed that.
Sure, no problem. So among the things that you have found, tossing Cyanwrath from them and the guards, you find the wearer of purple's halberd, as well as her chainmail. Cyanwrath was wearing splint. He was carrying Cyanwrath's wings, which is a great sword. All the spears, 2 great axes from the Zeke and Keys, and a bunch of crappy scimitars from all the different cultists, as well as 16 gold pieces.
Moments where I wish I could handle martial weapons. No thanks, I'll pass.
And there's
things
lots
I could
and
do
lots
with a
of leather
halberd.
armor.
I already have leather armor.
Oh, I'm just saying it's there.
Unless it's better than mine, there's no point in me carrying it.
It smells like an unwashed cultist. I mean,
Pass.
does that make it? No? Okay.
I said better, not worse.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do know.
I say things. Sometimes people run with them, and I'm like, that really? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay. Let's see here.
Because you
So-
found people that are just as weird as you.
I try and run, but they're quicker than I am. So that is exploring up unto the temple area. and its shiny chest of mystery and wonder, which remains unopened. Pink. Pink. And I will be giving up on the dynamic lighting. As much as I like it, it seems to explode computers, so we'll just let that one go.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of like actual high quality, like super high quality resolution maps and that drain. I don't know what it is, but it blew up. It was starting to blow up my computer too before you turned it off.
Yeah. Ah, well. Maybe when we're all in the future. And all things are bigger.
So we're going to Texas? Sorry.
I like Texas. No, I don't. That's a lie. Texas is horrible.
No, not
So
go to
warm.
Texas.
It's so warm. We can get dramatic. We can reveal this part up here. Blink. Nope, can't reveal that yet. Let's do this little square, that little square.
Hiding.
Bye, Blando! Who makes all the map. Any suggestions? We've been playing a little while. I haven't heard too many suggestions yet. Things that I'm goofing up or would make things easier, faster, better, stronger. Crickets.
Yeah, only thing I can think of for faster is if we all have our stuff set to auto roll advantage and auto roll damage.
That one's a sheet by sheet change if you want to flip it.
Yes.
I have no problem seeing those. That way, if I forget to say roll with advantage, we can just know that it's there.
Auto damage. Auto. Wait,
No, otherwise, with 7 people and 2-hour sessions.
Yep.
Yeah,
Totally fair.
sometimes that happened, like that one fight. Like if all 7 people had been here, we would have ran probably a little bit late. But like,
Totally fair.
how else?
So many tempting stairways and tunnels for you guys to go through.
And just a little bit of a note for you, Casey.
Mhm.
When we're dealing with some like your people that you're putting against us that we've never dealt with before, just be very clear about what you're saying, because that's how we got real confused. I was like, is he having damage? Can he do that? Because like it was not clear what you were doing.
Yep. Sorry, I will be more careful about that one. And I was having the damage for the concentration check, applying the full damage there. I'll be a little bit clearer about takes X damage, and then I am halving it for the concentration check.
Yeah. Once it got explained, it made sense, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. Is he not taking the damage he's supposed to be taking?
Nope, I got you. No, she did have something like 44 to start with, and had taken 30 something from you guys, so she was hanging on with 8. Because I think you did whatever it was, 15 and maybe 11. No, more than that. 15 and 16. 20. I don't know.
Math is hard. It's the tagline for our game.
I was told there would be no math.
You were lied to.
That's well, may have been true. I'm a little sad that Mundath didn't have quite enough time to get the Sanctuary Spirit Guardians effect going, but I feel it went well. Sanctuary, Spirit Guardian, defense.
Yep. Yeah, I felt real bad about peeling off of Cyanwrath. Like, and I felt like maybe that was a little out of character, kind of, like, gaming a little bit too, but at the same time, there's a whole shitload of evil stuff around all the other orphans. I didn't feel that bad about it.
You know what? I would have maybe felt a little bad about it if you hadn't done the lines about the orphans. Like the moment you had those lines out there, I'm like, yep, this makes total sense. He is 100% just, taking care of his own.
Family.
Yep.
Family.
Dawn, that acrobatics check. He
Man.
was going to grab you and pull you in line, and then Cyanwrath was going to zap all three of you in a row. I was,
And he just didn't do it. It was great.
I was like, no, come on.
And I hope you all imagine the same thing I did, where the stoic cat's just standing perfectly straight in his lovely suit. He puts his finger to his glasses and just leans back a little. And the guy misses. That's all I had to do was just lean back a little.
Anime dodge is anime.
It was fantastic in my head.
I do very much appreciate how easy it is to imagine what your characters are doing already, and it being fairly close to what other people are thinking. Like when one of you explains what was happening, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty close to what I was thinking. All right, so let's see what we got here. I think I'm caught up. I think I've got my notes. We will pick up next week. You guys will let me know whether short rest or long rest. And if that's it for everybody, I will bail out. If you come up with any questions in the meantime, feel free to let me know.
I think I'm going to take off too.
We've got the new Session 0. So we got Dark Isle on Saturday, Session 0 for Princes on Sunday, and then back around to Trading Curses with Strahd on Tuesday.
Yeah, just let me know if you want to stream yet or not, or if you want to record it, that's cool too, and I'll just, whatever, just to have it, So I don't want to miss your Session 0, especially if there's a growing rivalry going on.
There maybe, could be, 100%, can be encouraged. It'll be fun. I will try and get together with you shortly to see if we can get the overlay going. And that way it is consistent, but I will at least get it streaming raw and ugly if not otherwise available. But hopefully we'll be able to make it pretty.
Sounds
I have a quick question.
Sure.
More about the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
A couple of my high school kids were curious about if they could pop into the Discord chat. I'm not sure if that's allowed yet.
Yeah, I mean, we have a kiddos role that's typically just allowed in the lobby, unless you want them in there.
They're juniors in high school. I guess that's up to you. Like the middle school kids, I would definitely say throw the kids tag on, but these kids were no different than we are, really. But it's up to you on that front, I guess. Whatever you feel. let them know then. So I'm like, I knew you guys were gonna open it up, but I wasn't sure when that was happening.
Yeah, so like I have the kiddos thing for like, you know, younger, but they absolutely can pop in if you want them to have access to your game. I believe as a veteran you can create an invite link because you're one of the original 5 or whatever, we're tagging ourselves now. So if you want to invite them to view the chat in your game. Otherwise, I did change the privacy. So if you're in multiple games, you have multiple tags, but I'm trying to keep everything separate because, you know, with the Bruin rivalry, I don't want people creeping on other people's chats. I want us to have a safe haven to go to. So, you know, we don't need no smack talk coming in our home.
Aww.
Yeah. And then,
yeah.
Casey, if you want to talk about having like a global world event kind of channel for that kind of stuff to bleed over into, that's cool too. So, Athy, go ahead and invite them whenever.
Okay.
Yep.
And if I'm not around to promote it, Kyle will be, or I believe some of you have access to it, but we'll get to it ASAP.
Cool.
You already brought a lot of fun people.
Yay.
Yay. And hanging around is the best way to get involved in the next game when I'm like, yay, I can run another one. I've got more than 7 days in a week. Why not?
The garage is open now.
The garage is open. Now I can't get in trouble. No, that'll probably be like July before I go that insane because I got to get past the birthday months. So, yeah, thank you all. I'm running away. I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I think we're going to stop the stream for the night and take off.
Okay.
You all have a lovely night, and thank you for a fun evening.
Good night.
Night.